We stayed in the interrogation room so long, questioning Brad, that I felt like admitting to the damn crime.
And I'm like, come on through, Corky. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What,
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, Episode 6. Alright, so we start right off. This episode was kind of whack, but excuse me. We start off with Steven in the interrogation room questioning Brad. That went on forever and ever and ever. Just the same questions over and over and over. Where's the baby? Where's Randall? Did you kill him? Did you not kill him? What? Oh no! It went on and on and on. It just got on my nerves. It was really, really irritating. But all in all, after a long, drawn-out process, Brad ends up saying, yes, I killed the baby. Shit, I killed it. Whatever, Tyler. I don't know where that's going. I don't. It didn't even make sense because, first of all, Brad is a veteran. So he already knows better than that. He wouldn't crack. He was in Iraq. He wouldn't crack that easy. So I'm just not even going to play that game with Tyler right now, and I'm not going to waste this review with it. Moving the fuck on. Marcy is driving her goddamn self crazy. She done convinced herself that Brad did it, and that I don't know what else she convinced herself of. She just got on my motherfucking nerves too. She was going on and on about some ex-girlfriend that Randall had, and maybe that bitch was happy. She probably is happy because you married that crazy son of a bitch. So that was really pointless. And she's sitting there with Esperanza and Kelly. And Esperanza don't know that Brad has been picked up. Esperanza knows everything that goes on at the down at the jailhouse, but she didn't know that. Whatever. Okay. Eddie and Ben were into it as usual. Ben finally tells Eddie, yeah, I haven't been watching Pete because Pete has an FBI detail on him now. Child, Eddie yanked him all up, snatched them all up, shook them all up. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous how, like, I guess it's kind of like every other day at work, Eddie is yanking on people and roughing people up, and there's all these people in the precinct. Nobody ever sees it. Nobody ever says anything about it. He just carries the fuck on, and it's just okay. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. So he yanked them all up again. Whatever. And we'll get to Ben. Just hold on to Ben. Last thing that I'm going to talk about before I get to Ben and good old Julius, because that was the whoop whoop on this one, honey. At the hospital, Natalie and Lucian, them two, this section of this show, those two are doing the best acting of anybody on the whole show. And they did their whole little thing where they're going back and forth, and Lucian's telling her, everything's gonna be all right, and she's apologizing to him about dragging him into this whole life of bullshit that she has going on, and thanking him for loving her and loving her kids. And he told her those are our kids, this, that, and the other. And I was like, all right, Lucian, that's child, that's enough to get the waterworks started, honey. Every time he says about those are our kids, I'm like, that's a good dude, honey. Then she made a mistake because later on Eddie showed up, And she cussed his ass out, told him, get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. I said, yes, God. I didn't bleep her out. Fuck out of here. And Lucia yanked his motherfucking ass up and told him he's, gonna split his head to the white meat. And Eddie kept on, you know how Eddie does. Sent him on out of there. And that's what she said, why can't you just take him on down? You the FBI. And he's like, don't you ever say that again. You put us all at risk. So that's why you don't want to tell them motherfuckers something. Because they just be running their mouth. But yeah, this whole season, Natalie and Lucian have done some hell of a acting. They really have. They've been doing really, really good. Okay, so let's get to the only thing that made this episode worth watching. So Ben gets a request from Julius to meet him somewhere. He had to catch a cab and go out and meet Julius. Julius comes in his little red sports car and all of this, and they're going back and forth, and he basically let him know, I need you to kill Eddie. Flat out, point blank, period. I want you to kill Eddie. And Ben's giving, I can't do that. I can't kill Eddie. Eddie's a police officer. This, that, scary tale. So he's going through all that. And Julius is like, but you told me you would do anything. This, that, thing, and the other. And he's all like, going into this thing. Well, I thought you meant, like, it was so ugly. Julius played this whole game with Ben. He basically made him admit that, yeah, he was basically ready to take one for the team. You know what I mean? And then he basically let him know, he's like, I don't need other stuff. He said, what, you like guys? And he's like, no, I don't like guys. I got a girlfriend. He said, oh, you got something against guys that like guys? No, I don't have anything against that. Made an absolute fool out of him. But it was all just a game to see how far outside of what's normal would you go? How far are you willing to bend for me? And you left yourself out there. You let him know you willing to suck him off and let him bang you to get what you want. So he hit you with that kill Eddie shit. And now you out there. Now you out there willing to be fucked, but scary as hell. I was like, that was dirty, Julius. Dirty, dirty, dirty. And I don't know. I don't know. I know Julius at this point has the upper hand, and that was part of the plan. But I ain't so settled that Julius won't actually fuck Ben and make him take one for the team. But I thought it was all part of a big ploy just to see how far out of your normal will you go for me? How much to the left will you go? And generally, if a man goes that far to the left, there ain't too much more that he won't do. So I was like, whoa, Julius, you a dirty motherfucker. But I thought that was pretty funny. I really did. Since you put yourself all out there. So he tells him, here, take my car and go drive it. And just don't go to the precinct, and then bring it back to me when you get done. He's still wooing him. And he's going to try to get him to kill Eddie. It just is what it is. I thought it was so hilarious. I was like, oh, that Ben, you ain't shit. You just old junkie, and you just ain't shit. Just ain't shit. Didn't go for anything. Lord have mercy. But anyway, that's basically all that really went down. We didn't even see old crying ass, dumbass Alex with that dumb dress on in this episode. We didn't hear the baby crying, and we didn't see Randall. Go figure. Anyway, all right. Till next week, y'all.